I struggle with anxiety and OCD. Because of this, my brain tends to be in overdrive a lot. So that means that I tend to worry, wonder, and fear a lot. And in high stress situations and in a situation full of a lot of chaos with a lot going on, I can go into, overdrive and start freaking out, and I kind of just don't know how to function. I'm just stuck with my own thoughts, and I struggle to piece together, okay, this is false, this is real, okay, it's not that scary, okay, it's not this, it's not that. Sometimes, because of this, I won't hang out with or talk to my friends or family, and it gets really hard to kind of get a grasp on it. Now, I've struggled with this for a few years now, and it's become a normal occurrence that my family can pick up on signs whenever I am kind of going into overdrive and I am experiencing more anxiety and fear. And once again, this is all triggered by stressful situations. Now, that is a lot to take in, that's a lot to explain, and that's my personal journey and story dealing with anxiety and OCD. So now, whenever high stress situations, chaotic situations occur, my family can expect this, and they can try to comfort me, and they can try to help me through it. So this situation that is happening with the world right now is a situation that would very much cause me to go into overdrive, and it would cause me to just, freak out. And I would be afraid. I would not get out of bed of the mornings. I would simply just seclude myself from the world. And notice I say would, because I haven't really done that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning of this, I was struggling. Like, I was full blown, my anxiety was out the window, and I was not wanting to get out of bed of the mornings, and I was just kind of secluding myself. But something's been different this time, and I can tell you exactly what it is. See, my family has noticed this, and I have noticed this, that I have found peace during this time that would normally cause me so much pain and anxiety, it's not even funny. I'm not in overdrive, and that's because of Jesus. During this time, I have realized that there's been no excuse for not reading my Bible and not praying. Because of this, I have read my Bible, and I have been praying, and I have been seeking God first. And it has made an extraordinary difference in my life. I'm not saying all my problems have gone away, because I'm still human, and I still mess up, and I still have moments of fear, and I still have moments where my anxiety tries to go into overdrive. But because I have Jesus, I have a weapon. I want to read Psalm 46 to you guys. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not fall, God will help her at break of day. Nations are in uproar, kingdoms fall, he lifts his voice, the earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us, the God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see what the Lord has done, the desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear, he burns the shields with fire. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations, I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us, the God of Jacob is our fortress." I've been realizing this whole time that I need to rest in the fact that I am loved and seen and heard by Christ. And I am not alone. And fear does not stand a chance. See, in the Bible it talks about how we have not been given the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and self-control. I'm speaking that into my life. I'm trusting God, and I am putting him first, because he is my greatest weapon. The world has no hold on me anymore. Fear, anxiety, OCD, they have no hold. Although I struggle, And although there are days when it's really hard to keep going, I have a hope in Christ that allows me to rest. I've always struggled to rest, to breathe, to not go into overdrive. And during this time, I have realized that what makes me not go into overdrive is chasing the only love that can satisfy. Perfect love casts out all fear. And I'm resting in that fact. There is life in Christ, such life. And when we accept Him and we follow Him, when we believe in Him, that life is in us. It's in you. But we have to step into it, and we have to live it. The joy and peace I have found in Christ, the hope I have found, is unexplainable. Pursuing Jesus has been the best thing I have ever done. There's a verse in Jeremiah 17 that says this: "But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in Him. They will be like a tree planted by the water, that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit." I know that I have a life in Christ, and no matter what comes my way, whether it be my own anxiety or what's happening in the world, I know I can stand and rest in the fact that the God of angel armies is on my side, that He loves me and cares for me. He gives me a hope. He gives me life. He gives me peace. And I know Him. And I know Him. And I rest in that fact. There is life in me because He lives in me. And that keeps me going. That keeps me going. So, no more overdrive. Fear will come. Anxiety will strike. But I will not give in to the lies of the enemy. I will lean on God through it all. Because I have a peace, joy, hope, and love found in Him. And I don't want to ever let that go. This video is not just for the person who deals with an overdrive. This video is for anyone that experiences fear and anxiety. I want you to know that you are so loved by Christ. The maker of the universe loves you and knows your name. And you are not alone in anything that comes your way. You are seen. You are heard. You're not alone. I encourage you to lean into God. When fear comes and anxiety strikes, lean into God, because He is the greatest weapon. He is the only love that can save. He's the only love that fulfills. And He loves you. I pray that this message impacts you and that it has left you wanting to chase God more, wanting to lean on Him more. I know it's the best decision I've ever made. And it is my greatest joy to tell you guys that you are loved and you are seen and you are heard. And I cannot stop saying that enough because it is so true. And it is a beautiful thing to be still and know that He is God. It is a beautiful thing to rest in the fact that you are loved and that He is working for your good. It is a beautiful thing to trust God, because blessed are the ones who trust God. If you have any questions about Jesus or just want to talk about Him, know that you can DM me on Instagram and I'd be happy to answer. And I'll see you guys in the next video.